Popular Culture Research Team. How can I help you? All right, it's time for our Popular Culture Research Team, and joining us in the studio is Eugene's. Oh, Eugene. Eugene, hello to you.
Hi, guys. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I got a question for you.
What is that?
So, starting next week, Arirang does this. I think they started last year for the first time. It's this thing called Global Listener Survey.
Oh, Global Listener Survey.
You know how, like, the Arirang survey, listener survey for domestic, Korea only?
Oh,
The Culture Inc. is number one.
Oh, really?
Listener, yes.
That's a
And then Korea
news.
Now is number one for like 4 years. And then Culture Inc. fifth year, right? So like 5 straight years under me. But Global Listener Survey, last year, I think we finished something on the lines of like 6th or 7th place.
Really?
Yes. But I know why it happened. I'm not going to say why it happened. It's not fair. But
Aww.
one of the things I promised our listeners, I said if the Culture Inc. finishes first place in the Global Listener Survey, I will do the 02 dance. And I think that's the reason why maybe we did poorly.
It sounds like punishment, though.
Yes, exactly. But someone said, well, some of our listeners said, if you promise
If I promise
to sing a song,
the whole song? Or
just one whole song.
one whole song?
Because they said a concert, we can't do a concert. She's not, she's our idol, but she can't do a whole concert. You know, it's not fair for her, right?
I
If
feel
you
a
could-
lot of burden on my
one
shoulders.
song, then that's if we do first place.
If we do the first
Yes,
one.
they said if we put that in there and instead of me doing something, because I promised to wear a women's hanbok in Gyeongbokgung Palace.
Oh.
If we finish first
But
place,
that's a good idea.
right?
I want to see that.
But that's as bad as me doing a 02 dance.
I'll go for hanbok, not 02, please.
No singing?
No, okay. I'll do the promise.
Okay.
If
So-
we win the first place, right?
Forky, you can't have that and me wearing the
What is that?
hanbok. You can't have both.
Oh.
But how you can't do
cannot-
2-3 songs? They're asking for
both.
2-3 songs.
Oh, just one song.
But we're not going to be able to get first place. So if we finish first place in the Global Listener Survey, Eugene will sing one song.
One song, a whole song.
A whole song.
Ooh.
Is that possible?
Yeah, of course. Can I decide a song? to
Yes,
sing?
of course.
Okay.
Of course.
That would be.
We're not going to do first place. We're not going to get first place.
I know that. Okay.
It's up to you guys to make the Culture Inc. first place in the Global Listener Survey. Eugene promised to sing a single song.
Single song.
Let's go back to our third
Yay!
week of The Light in Your Eyes. 눈이 부시게.
Yep.
What are we going to talk about?
So last week we talked about Korea's live streaming culture, the 49-day memorial ritual, and Korean drinking culture, like soju. And this week we're focusing more on social issues in Korea depicted in the drama.
Okay.
So in the drama, Haeja is slowly adjusting to life as an elderly woman, and she hears about a place called a health promotion center for seniors and ends up visiting it out of curiosity. And that's our today's topic, Health Promotion Center.
What exactly is Health Promotion Center? I mean, it sounds healthy, helpful,
Honestly,
but I'm not gonna lie, it sounds a little bit suspicious.
it can be both.
Okay.
So these places are usually targeted toward, of course, elderly people. They advertise health supplements, massage chairs, medical devices, things like that. But instead of feeling like a normal store, they often feel more like community spaces.
Okay.
Like older people come in, try out massage chairs, sample health drinks, sit together for hours, chat, watch performances, and sing songs. Sometimes they even get free lunches or gifts. And staff members greet you very warmly, bring you tea, call you 어르신, a respectful term for elders, and treat you like a VIP.
Okay, so I see what it is. I see what it is. So it seems like a social club or like a
Yes.
senior community center, but it's disguised as a product showroom.
Exactly. That's a perfect way to describe it. So, and you first need to understand the bigger picture, which is that Korea is now officially a super aged society. So, as of 2025, more than 20% of Korea's population is over the age of 65. That's over 10 million people, which means that 1 in 5 Koreans is now a senior citizen. And what makes Korea's case particularly striking is is speed. Korea went from being classified as an aging society to a super aged society in just about 25 years. Japan, which is often known for its aging population, took around 35 or 6 years to make that same journey. So Korea did it faster than almost anyone.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, right? I mean, we have a very low birth rate. We have the lowest, I think, in OECD countries.
Yes.
And we're just getting older and older and older, even
Yes,
myself.
that's true.
And so what's going to happen? We're going to become, we already are super age society. And you're going to have a lot of this. So basically, it's like they hang out, right? And then like they're treating you like so well.
So well.
And you know, elderly is like, we say like 기가 얇다, which means that whatever they hear, like they go, oh, it's good. If they tell you it's good, they think it's
Right.
good. And so they go to their kids and they go, well, for Parents' Day, I want this massage chair. Or they go, so-and-so got this massage chair for their Parents' Day. My son, who's even more, who's nicer, I'm sure will buy me that too. And that's what they're looking at.
Right.
It's a showroom. So going back here with the Super Age Society, numbers obviously staggering. What does that mean for everyday life in Korea?
So it raises a very real and very human question. So what do elderly people actually do with their time? Where do they go? Who do they spend their days with? A 2025 government survey found that only about 35% of elderly Koreans say they're satisfied with their current lives, which is lower than the national average across all age groups. So social isolation is a serious issue. Many older Koreans live alone, especially in cities, and their children are busy working. Their social circles have shrunk, and Korea doesn't yet have a robust infrastructure to fill that gap. And this is exactly where this health promotion center comes in.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not going to say who, but there were certain presidential candidates who wanted to cancel free rides for seniors. Right? They're saying it's taking up too much money. They're spending too much on, getting free rides. But if you look at the social impact, these seniors are using those passes to go to community centers. They're staying active.
Right.
And by staying active mentally and physically,
Right.
they're getting healthier. So to take that out is bad.
That's bad.
You have
That's
to be
bad
a
often.
part of this community. You have to hang out. You have
Right.
and loneliness is the number one reason, and financial issues too, of why there's a high depression rate amongst the
Right.
seniors. And so, people want to go there because they want company too, right?
Right. So when someone welcomes them very warmly, remembers their name, gives them attention, offers food, and creates a sense of belonging, it can become emotionally meaningful very quickly. And for an elderly people who might otherwise be sitting alone at home, this is genuinely appealing. It's warm, it's social, there are people your age, and someone is paying attention to you. That's a perfect place.
This is the reason why the seniors, they like to talk.
Yes.
They like
they're,
having people to You want to hear something funny that happened today?
Is that
So, yes, it actually happened today.
okay?
Today. So, Eugene, you see how tanned I am. I'm like very tanned right now. I'm ripe. This is because for the past 2 weeks I've been scouting baseball. And so now we're preparing for next season.
Yes.
So I'm not going to say which school, but there's a school with an older coach.
Oh.
And so one of the hardest thing to do is try to convince the coaches to allow you to scout their players for next year. Because if they say no, it's no. So this coach, he's a bit older. A bit is like I think he's the oldest coach in all of Korea, right? Like for high school baseball.
Okay.
I kept on listening to his stories. I don't even know why I was listening to his life story, by the way. And I said, oh yeah. Yes.
You have to do that.
Usually other coaches, conversation ends within 30 seconds.
But for that guy.
I talked to him for 15 minutes. And then after I listened to it, he goes, I give you permission to come to our school meeting. You can come to our practice, all of it. They just want to be heard.
So I'm wondering whether it's because of like personality or like
No.
they feel loneliness or something.
Seniors just like to be heard.
Oh.
Seniors like to be heard. Before the show, I had to talk to my producer for 20 minutes. He was talking to me for 20 minutes. I was listening. It was a good conversation. I'm not going to lie. It was a fun conversation. But the older they get, they want to be heard. And you have to listen. You have to listen. But
We'll be there someday, bud.
I'm nearing there, by the way. But this, to be honest with you, sounds a bit sad.
It is. But the problem is that once elderly visitors have been coming regularly for a while, or once they feel comfortable, once they trust the staff, the sales pitch begins.
Yeah.
Products are presented with exaggerated health claims like, this device cures joint pain. This supplement prevents dementia. None of it verified, and what's worse, the prices are often ridiculously high, and returns and refunds are made deliberately difficult.
Exactly. And it's genuinely disturbing. Like, are there laws against this?
There are. So Korea has consumer protection laws that technically cover these practices, but enforcement is difficult, and the elderly are often reluctant to report or pursue complaints. Part of it is shame, not wanting to admit they were deceived. Part of it is the relationship itself. So after weeks or months of feeling cared for by these staff members, reporting them can almost feel like betraying a relationship, even if it wasn't. And that's actually the saddest part of this whole phenomenon.
Yeah.
It works precisely because the loneliness is real. And unfortunately, some businesses take advantage of that vulnerability.
So the real issue isn't like just fraud, but it's that these places are filling a gap that should be filled by something else, right?
Exactly. And
Yeah.
Korean society is increasingly aware of this. There are legitimate alternatives like government-supported community centers for seniors in residential areas, or larger welfare centers that offer health programs, social activities, and counseling. But the reality is that these facilities vary enormously in quality, and
Yeah.
in many areas they're underfunded, understaffed, or simply not stimulating enough to attract elderly people consistently.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I know that it's a sad thing. The fact that we're a super aging society. You would think that we'll have better infrastructure, right?
Yes.
But I think it's something that it takes time.
Right.
We've just now, I think
Right.
we're just now realizing, we need more of these places.
Right.
And so hopefully there are some changes out there. It is a complicated issue, though, and it's not just about cracking down on bad actors. It's about building something better.
Right. So Korea grew incredibly fast economically, but the social infrastructure for its aging population hasn't kept pace. And figuring out how to care for 10 million old people with connection and real support is one of the defining challenges Korea faces in the years ahead.
Bahar says, PD님, it must be hard to listen to your senior DJ every day.
Senior
I'm a 어르신? I'm a 어르신? Oh my goodness.
That's a respectful term.
Oh my goodness. You forget who's older here, Bahar. Anyways, we'll continue to talk about all the hidden cultural elements within this drama. The Light in Your Eyes, 눈이 부시게. But this is an OST, right, from the drama.
Yes.
This is 하림 sing 소풍 or Picnic.
Hey, stop looking at the clock. We still got more work at the Culture Inc.
Speaking of senior citizen,
Yeah.
the senior citizen of Arirang Radio is tuning in next door. Ki Kim. 오늘 같이 방송 안 해서 다행이다. He's the real senior citizen. You know, he's been here longer than anybody.
Why are you attacking him like that?
No, I'm just talking to the senior
it's
citizen.
like
They like to
okay.
converse. You know, we learned that, we have to give them attention, right? As we found out from this drama. Talk to them. And so I'm giving him the attention. That's what you're supposed to be nice to your seniors.
Right.
In this case, senior citizens.
For me, you are kind of.
Are you calling me a senior citizen? Are you calling me a senior citizen? It is true
I didn't say
comparatively, right?
Comparatively,
What's our next topic?
So our second topic is something you will only really understand if you've been inside a Korean supermarket.
Okay.
So Haja has a very warm and recognizable voice, and it catches the attention of a local supermarket owner who asks her to record in store promotional announcements.
Oh.
Which brings us to today's topic, Korean supermarket promotional culture. So Korean supermarkets can be surprisingly energetic places. If you walk into a large mart in Korea, especially a local or mid-sized one, there's a very high chance you will hear someone speaking passionately into a microphone somewhere in the background.
It's wild. They get like the loudest guy. They get the loudest guy like,
Yes.
yes, 30분만 남았습니다. 30 minutes, next 30 minutes. 자, it's like 100g,
어서오세요.
100g에 10,000원인데 100g에 5,000원.
You're good at that announcement.
Half price.
Oh.
And then you just go, and then you see people running.
Yes.
Because they get that
They're on the
voice.
line.
Yeah, that voice gets everyone excited.
Right.
They're like, oh my goodness, I have to go here. Everybody's going and everybody's running there. So it's like live advertising happening in real life.
Exactly. It's almost like the offline version of live stream covers. You'll hear things like, only for the next 10 minutes, or you'll never get this price again, like last 3 boxes left. If not now, you'll miss it. And because everything feels so urgent and fast-paced, people naturally start paying attention. And there's a very specific rhythm to it. Like the voice rises and falls, and some veteran sellers are genuinely so good at this, like you, that people compare them to rappers. You are a rapper.
쭈꾸미 나왔습니다. 쭈꾸미 올레로 한 100g에 5,000원이지만 이거 2,500원.
You are so good at this.
여보세요 손님 오세요 빨리 와 다 나가
I have to get on the line.
supermarket rappers. That's the kind of rapping I could do. Our producer wants me to do it in English. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some webfoot octopus. Normally it's 5,001 for 100 grams, but just for 30 minutes it's gonna be 2,500. Get here. It's gonna sell out only for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Come in.
You are so good at this.
If P&E fires me,
You have
I
to
might
go
have to
to
just
the
work in a
supermarket.
supermarket. I have a backup. I'm not gonna go to. Like I said, I'm not a really big fan of your neighborhood.
Is it okay?
You want me to? We have a rivalry going on.
Yeah, I can see
It's
that.
Anyang versus his.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna say his neighborhood. I'm not no free advertisement. But again,
hilarious.
I like this.
I
love this.
I love that too. And the best vendors have a whole repertoire of lines beyond just the price. They'll tell you about the product's origin, like this came in this morning from Jeju-do Island, or they'll appeal to your sense of care, like buy this for your parents, they'll love it. And it actually works. People stop. They listen, they laugh, and they buy things they were not planning to. And honestly, I kind of love that vibe too.
Yeah. Guys, these people, some of them, they're real professionals.
Yes.
Like the wording is incredible.
So attractive.
Yeah,
so
and so,
appealing
like,
to buy it.
They don't say 아줌마 여기 오세요. They go 언니, 언니.
누나, 언니.
Right? 언니. They don't even say 누나. They go like
yeah,
언니.
they always go to 언니. Go for 언니.
Right? Because like a guy's supposed to say 누나, but by saying 언니, it makes it seem like you're closer to them.
Yes, like familiar, more closer.
That's right. This is good. What is it? SJ Bahar, SJ, can you do Olive Young salesperson too?
Yeah.
What? Oh my goodness. Where does this culture actually come from though? Like, is it a recent thing? No, right?
Not at all. So Korean traditional markets, like 전통시장,
That's where.
have always been loud and energetic spaces. Vendors would call out to passerby, compete for attention with their voices, and build relationships with the regular customers. And actually, Korea has had this kind of sound-based selling culture for a very long time. Even in the past, there were street vendors walking around shouting the names of what they were selling, like 찹쌀떡.
Oh yeah.
As vendors walk through neighborhoods selling sticky rice cakes, ice cream, and other foods.
They have a very unique way of doing it. It's like 찹쌀떡.
메밀묵.
Oh, it's not 메밀떡. 메밀묵? 묵?
묵.
There's a 메밀묵?
Yeah.
메밀묵. That's
Perfect.
like you hear. You know they're still around.
Yeah, of course.
Some of them are still around, and so you have to have the. Man, now I know what I got to do next after I get fired from this job.
찹쌀떡 selling
During the day,
찹쌀떡.
supermarket,
working
and then at night, 찹쌀떡. I might do that. 찹쌀떡. That Big Bang. That's a Big Bang song, no? Right. Anyways, again, this is very nostalgic. And when I hear it sometimes in the streets of Korea, like it brings back memories.
Right. So it almost disappeared for a while, but sometimes you can still hear it in certain neighborhoods. And interestingly, you could even see this culture on Korean highways. Back in the day, during major holiday traffic jams, vendors would actually walk between cars stuck on the highway, selling snacks like 뻥튀기, puffed rice snacks to hungry drivers. And they would literally shout things like, 뻥튀기 있어요, like, get your 뻥튀기 here, while walking down the highway, and we're having a picture of 뻥튀기.
I remember this. They don't, you don't see this anymore. You don't really see this anymore, but back
rare.
before, when like the highways were really bad, they serve 뻥튀기, or like they have like dry squid.
Yes.
Or they have like what else did they sell? 땅콩?
호두 과자?
No. 호두 과자 is not. You have to go to the rest stop for that one.
Yeah, right.
But they sell snacks, and it's cash
You
only.
said
What?
pineapples?
You know,
Really?
he grew up really rich.
So here's like a rival relationship here.
Have you seen his first birthday picture? It's black and white,
that?
but there was a watermelon. How do you have watermelon back then? How do you have pineapples?
Pineapples on the highway?
What neighborhood were you in?
Oh.
You're not the neighborhood you live in now. Your old neighborhood is probably what it is. No, this is pretty cool. Again,
Yeah.
The Korean shopping culture has been always performant.
Yes.
Although the one thing that I hated when I was when I used to
that?
live in when I first came to Korea, the one thing I hated was in the mornings they'd have a truck. They go they buy old appliances. They go 냉장고, 세탁기, 삽니다. And then like it just goes around the neighborhood in this truck playing this over and over again.
Especially in the morning and Sunday.
Yeah, and it's the worst. It wakes me up. But again, all of this happened even before social media happened.
Yes, so long before influencers and live streamers, Korean vendors already knew how to grab attention, like create excitement and entertain people while selling products. And I think that's why scenes like this in Korean dramas feel strangely familiar to Korean viewers, because for a lot of Koreans, those loud promotional voices are not noise. They're the sound of everyday life. And honestly, they kind of make shopping very fun.
That's right. We're going to continue to talk about other hidden cultural elements within this drama, but this is
Yes.
Senchan Haha, which is Haha and Shipsenchi from, I believe, Infinite Challenge. 찹쌀떡, sticky rice cake. John Hayes says I could get down with some soju and makgeolli. No. Why would you do that? Dude, that calls for a bad morning. You never want to mix anything with makgeolli. If you're gonna drink makgeolli, you drink only makgeolli.
Only
That's
makgeolli.
it. You never mix anything. That is the worst. We are going to go into other things.
Yes.
What's our final topic?
So our last topic takes us to one of the most energetic places in Seoul at night. Dongdaemun Night Market.
Memories.
So in the drama, Haeja goes there with her friends to enjoy a night out together. It's one of those places that Koreans go to for a good time and one of the must-visit spots for tourists in Seoul. So today's final topic is Dongdaemun, Seoul's fashion hub and one of the most energetic places in the city after dark.
When I was in my like 20s,
20s.
early 20s, even when I used to come in during like university days, I used to go to Dongdaemun all the time.
All the time.
All the time. And the great thing about the Dongdaemun is it's great during the day, even better at night.
Right.
But let's talk about what makes it so special.
Okay, so Dongdaemun is basically the heart of Korea's fashion industry and one of the most iconic night shopping districts in Seoul. The area almost never sleeps. Even late at night, you will see huge bundles of clothing being carried around by workers, motorcycles rushing through narrow streets delivering products, and buyers moving quickly from building to building. So the whole area feels incredibly live.
So here in Korea, we have something called quick service. And it's these people in motorcycles and they deliver items like within a few hours.
Right.
Sometimes
Very
even a
fast.
few minutes. When you need something really fast, sir, I know that my ex-girlfriend used to be a fashion designer.
Oh.
And her company was like just outside of Dongdaemun.
Oh.
And when she needed like fabric or she needed material from Dongdaemun, she would just get quick.
Ooh.
And it would be sent to her office in like about like an hour or 2 hours.
Wow.
Very quickly. And so
Wow.
you will have all these people going in motorcycles over there. And again, it's not just a market, although it's known for a market. It's basically like the fashion production hub.
Exactly. So it's both a tourist destination and a real working fashion district at the same time. And Dongdaemun is known for being one of the fastest fashion production districts in the world. Like design, production, distribution, and retail can all happen within just a few days. So fashion buyers from all over the world come to Dongdaemun to purchase clothing in bulk and take trends back to their own countries. So if you walk around at night, you'll see huge piles of black shopping bags everywhere. Like everywhere.
It's huge. It's
So
a big
huge.
bundle.
Yes.
But again, it almost sounds like a giant fashion factory that really, we're not even exaggerating, that doesn't sleep.
That's true. It really does. But Dongdaemun also has a completely different side for ordinary visitors and tourists. Places like Duta Mall or Milleore are much more comfortable and accessible for casual shopping. You can browse clothes, cosmetics, accessories, shoes, all in a much more relaxed environment.
I'm calling on all our Ajas here. Ben Song, you're part of this. I apologize, but you're part of this. Ben Song, Buddy Boy, Yangurum, I don't know if you're tuning in right now. If there's one place we all went to in Dongdaemun in our 20s and we go shopping, Eugene couldn't pronounce this place because she's never been there.
I asked her how to pronounce
She's
it.
never been there. Milleore.
Milleore.
Milleore is like where you go for cheap clothes. Really cheap. But also in front of Milleore, that area at the entrance, there was a stage.
Stage? Like
Yeah.
a performance stage?
Like a small performance stage.
Oh.
So they used to have like dancing competitions, singing competitions. And so during my early years, when I was a struggling entertainer, I used to get paid about like 5만 원.
And then you performed?
No, not as an MC.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, that's interesting.
So things like that, that's where everyone kind of started their like entertainment careers.
Oh.
And I still remember this. I was the MC for like a dance competition or something like that. And everything happened there. But I also did a lot of shopping. I loved Milleore. People know Milleore. What is it? Oh, our senior citizen, Ki Kim says, 거기서 노래 부르고 주말에 5만 원씩 벌었어. So he sang and got...
Wow.
Wait, hold on. Time. I got the same amount that singers got? I got paid the same? Oh, my goodness. Now, obviously, I make much more than that emceeing events. But the struggle was real back in the days. Now, look at it. He sings really well.
Yes.
But the best part of Dongdaemun, I love this. It's the night market.
Right.
It's
Always
the
see.
food.
Food, 100%. So it is full of classic Korean street food, like tteokbokki, of course, 어묵, Korean fish cake soup, fried snacks, chicken skewers, and kimbap. The smell makes it impossible to walk past without buying something. And because many shops stay open late into the night, Dongdaemun has this unique atmosphere where people are shopping, eating, and working all at the same time. And nearby, there are also famous food alleys with decades of history. For example, there's a grilled fish alley and also an alley famous for Korean chicken soup restaurants. Some of these places have been there for generations.
And this is going to be a really random thing, too. But there's a Russian food alley in
Russian
Dongdaemun.
food alley.
And that was the first time I've ever had Russian beer. And it was so good.
Ooh.
Number 5, they do it in numbers. It's like number 5 and number 7 was really good beer.
Number 5, number 7.
And then like the carrot salad, latte? Latte?
당근 라페?
Latte, right? I think it's latte.
Yeah, I think it's like lape.
One of the producers I worked with a long time ago, he's like, this is, what is it, carrot salad. I was like, ew, why are you going to pay money for that? So good.
So good. That's so good.
I have really good foods there. But again, very, very quickly here.
Yes.
Fashion, food, history, all mixed together in one place.
Yes. And there's one of the most famous landmarks in Seoul, which is Dongdaemun Design Plaza, or DDP. It's all curved surfaces, no street lines, covered in thousands of aluminum panels. And we're having a picture of DDP.
That's right.
At night, especially. Look at that. It looks like a spaceship or something.
It does look like a spaceship, but you know, that's where the Dongdaemun baseball stadium used to be.
Ooh.
So I'm sad. It's gone. They removed that and they
really?
put that in there.
Oh, that's a sad story. I didn't know
No, but it was an old stadium. It was an old stadium. So guys, again, she said there's also history as well. There is what's called the Dongdaemun History Park located there, and Dongdaemun, the East Gate. I mean, this is a very famous historic place. Go check it out, but also check out the street foods and just the bustling city life. It just never sleeps. You talk about a city that never sleeps. Dongdaemun, again, it's the neighborhood.
It's like a zombie zone.
I can't believe you've never been to Mileon. Oh my goodness, that's just goodness.
What a generational gap.
Ben saying no, you got paid based on how good looking you are. Ben, I was a good-looking guy in my 20s. You just don't know, Ben.
Don't be upset.
We gotta stick together. We gotta stick together. What is wrong with you, Ben? Thank you very much, Eugene.
Seriously.
Eugene, have a wonderful rest of your night and your weekend, and we'll see you again next weekend.
Thank you. See you next Friday. Bye.
And sending around the studio, this is Ooh La La Session with
Yippee.
Beautiful Night, 아름다운 밤.